What was I thinking? Why did I pick the Cowboys to win this game? What? No, not this game. Not this game. I'm sorry, that's not why I'm upset. Why did I pick the Cowboys to win the Super Bowl? Right now they're down 31-10 to Arizona with 2:20 left, 2:19, 2:18, whatever. I'm not going to do that. And I'm just watching this game. Just my brain is just going in so many different places with this team. What happened to Dak last week was just, devastating. It sucked. It was a freak injury. It could have happened to anybody, and it's just unfortunate. But despite all of that, I still thought that they could be competitive. I mean, they're competitive in the East because the East is just really, really terrible. And if my Panthers go 9-7 and someone from this division goes 8-8 or equal record or whatever, which it's looking like that's going to happen, then I'm going to be really, really upset because this division is terrible. This division have a combined 5 wins: 2 Dallas, 1 Eagles, 1 Giants, 1 Washington. Meanwhile, the Browns are in 3rd place in the AFC North, and they have 4 wins, just 1 game behind in the entire division. I thought this team was really going to make a jump, was going to make a leap, and of all people, I thought Andy Dalton just needed a change of scenery. I thought he's fine. Yeah, he didn't win a playoff game in Cincinnati in 4 tries. He led them there 5 times, but he got injured late towards the season, I think in 2015, and he didn't play in that game. But he led them there 5 times, played in 4, lost all 4. That is enough to say that he's a respectable quarterback, and he's, someone you can bring in when the starter goes down. Andy Dalton can play. He's proven that he can lead a team, even a franchise as bad as Cincinnati. And he did go 2-11 last year, but I thought just like when it came to Andy Reid coaching the Eagles, things were getting bad towards the end of his tenure there. I thought Andy Reid just needed a change of scenery. He clearly did, because Kansas City has not had a losing record since Andy Reid has been the coach, and they just won the Super Bowl. And I thought the same thing with Andy Dalton as a player. He just needs a change of scenery. And I know it's just 1 game, but this is more than enough of a sample size to, be in panic mode, because they were not looking good even before Dak got injured. And they could very well be 0-6 right now if the Falcons weren't the Falcons and the Giants weren't just terrible as well. And even then, they still, could have lost that game. And the Giants are really bad. And this guy's breaking off for another run. He's going to score. Please don't score. Just sit on the ball. Don't do. Oh, he just did it. Number 41 from Arizona. Now the score is 37-10. Wow. They're just padding it on. His name is Drake. Who is he? Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake just scored a 69-yard run. Wow. Wow, oh wow. Boy, sports talk tomorrow is going to break the internet. It's going to break television. It's going to break YouTube. It's going to be crazy talking about the Cowboys, because no matter how bad they are, they will always be the talk of the sport. This is bad. And the only reason I'm this upset is because I picked them to win the damn Super Bowl. Why? The real reason I'm here, here's the real reason I'm here, to ask, can I backtrack? Can I take back? Can I pick another team? Cowboys aren't going to win the Super Bowl this year. They're not going, they're probably going to go to the playoffs because they're still the best team in that division, even though that's not saying much. This team is loaded with talent. Mike McCarthy had a year off, and I'm thinking, okay, this team is ready now. They always refer to as an accident waiting to happen. I'm like, okay, they can't always be that. Eventually, they're going to have to get over, because they just showed a graphic in which the Cowboys are in the same category as franchises like Houston, even though Houston wasn't around in 96. But Houston, Cleveland, Detroit, Cincinnati, a bunch of teams, a lot of these teams I'm naming are teams like in Washington that haven't made it to a conference championship game since the Cowboys' last Super Bowl win. The Dallas Cowboys, the most prestigious franchise probably in all of sports, with all the money, all the glitz and glam, the big stadium and everything. That team is in the same category in terms of success with the Cleveland Browns, Cincinnati Bengals, Washington football team, Detroit Lions, Houston Texans. Like, come on. Of not being, people always talk about how they haven't been to a Super Bowl in over 20 years. They haven't even been to the conference championship game. This franchise is terrible in terms of expectations. They always have talent. 2007, 13-3, best record in the NFC. Beat the Giants twice. And what happened when it matters the most? They lost to the Giants in the playoffs. And we know the Giants went on to win the Super Bowl. 2008 fell short of expectations, went 9-7, didn't make the playoffs. 2009 won like their second playoff game since that last Super Bowl when they beat the Eagles. And then they went on to get beat down by the Vikings. Like it was like 34-3. Brett Favre's first and only good year with the Vikings. First year, whatever. 2010, Romo gets hurt. Team starts 1-7. Hire Jason Garrett. Fire Wade Phillips. They finish 6-2 down the stretch. Everything's looking good. And then what happened? In 2011, 2012, and 2013, the last game of the season, in all three of those years, they lost to a division rival to lose out on the division. They played for a division championship 3 years in a row and lost, and they went 8-8, 8-8, 8-8. The face of mediocrity. 2011, lose to the Giants. Last game of the season. Giants go on to win another Super Bowl. 2012, lose to a rookie in RG3 in Washington. 2013, they didn't have Romo, but we're talking about the franchise. But they lost to the Eagles. 2014, they bounced back, and we could talk about the catch all day long. That should have been the catch. Of course, it should have been the catch. 2015, Romo gets injured. We don't count that, of course. The quarterback wasn't there. 2016, no excuse. Best record in the, I think NFL. No, Patriots had the best record. Best record in the NFC. Game finally over. Best record, 13-3 with a rookie quarterback and a rookie running back. And they go 13-3. And they lose to the Packers in the divisional round. And the Packers went on to get stomped out by the Falcons in the NFC Championship. 2017, the Zeke situation, they didn't make the playoffs. I'm just running this off because I'm just trying to put in perspective how terrible this franchise has been. 2017, 9-7, the Zeke situation, didn't make the playoffs. 2018, rough start, finished 10-6, beat Seattle, go on to the Rams, and they lose that. Last year, expectations, supposed to be the Super Bowl contenders. People picked them to win the Super Bowl. People picked them to make it to Super Bowl. People pickle, whatever. You get it. The peas. And they didn't even make the playoffs. They finished 8-8. And now, right now, they're still well alive at 2-5 or 2-4. The Panthers, who's supposed to be in this rebuilding year, have 3 wins in 6 games, and I'm excited about that because I thought they would win just 5 games all season. I'm not saying the Panthers are going to make the playoffs, but damn, they should. A division winner in the NFC East should not be in the playoffs this year if they have a mediocre record or a losing record. And I know your Panthers did it in 2014. Things change, man. I don't care about that. This is bad. This is all-time bad. Every team in that division is terrible. Washington is terrible. The Giants are terrible. The Eagles are terrible. The Cowboys are terrible. Terrible. Just a terrible, terrible franchises. I'm at the point where I'm saying Alabama could beat them. Of course, it's not really true, but that's what happens when teams are really bad and you start saying a college team could beat them. Alabama could beat them. Clemson could beat them. This is just bad. Bad all the way around. I picked them to win the Super Bowl over the Chiefs, 45-38. Go check out my NFL preview and check out all my picks. I picked this team to win the Super Bowl. They playing like some super. I'm gonna keep my composure. How are you this bad with all this talent? Mike McCarthy, a Super Bowl champion with Aaron Rodgers. How? How are you this bad? Andy Dalton only looked well last week after Dak got injured because he was playing the Giants. Now he's playing a real team in Arizona, and they brought him back down to Cincinnati earth. This is frustrating. Frustrating. Like, come on. Come on, man. All I know is, of course, they can't change a rule during the season, but this is so frustrating that I am possibly going to be watching not just the Panthers if they can do it, but just any team that doesn't make the playoffs, and they're probably 10-6 or whatever. Meanwhile, the Cowboys or Eagles, because what if the Giants? What if the Giants win this division or Washington? Oh my goodness, it's possible. It's so possible. They are not out of it, and they will not be out of it because the Cowboys are underachievers. The Eagles are underachievers. Alex Smith has a really big opportunity to solidify that Comeback Player of the Year award. He could possibly lead the Washington football team, the team with no name, to the playoffs. 5-11 probably. I don't even know what else to say, man. So I'm just about to end it. I wanted to put it out there. So I just did it. Stay tuned for some more stuff. Okay, I'm out.